If you own a SaaS business, big or small, you simply can't afford to ignore the power of video, and specifically screencast videos. But where do you start? What makes a great screencast video? And can you make them yourself? Today, there's just simply no way around the fact that video is essential for almost every business to succeed. With YouTube being the second largest search engine in the world, second only to Google, not making video content really is limiting the reach of your product. Video is probably the greatest tool you have for helping to sell your SaaS, and with screencast videos in particular, you can demonstrate your product, show the benefits on offer, all while getting in your sales pitch at the same time. For example, think of the last movie you were really excited about. Merely seeing a poster probably wasn't enough to convince you to go spend your hard-earned money on cinema tickets. What really sells tickets is seeing the trailer. It's when we see the action on screen, get to see our favorite stars doing something amazing and exciting. That's when we get the little adrenaline buzz and really want to go out and buy a cinema ticket. It's very much the same with selling a SaaS product. You can have great copy on your website, brilliant diagrams, testimonials and more, but there's nothing like having a video to show your product in action to really wow your buyers with what it is your product can do for them. Plus, people connect with people. So when you or one of your team members appear in your screencast videos, your potential customers will be far more likely to connect with your company, trust your business, and want to work with you. Videos which feature the face of a person are proven to do far better at gaining a viewer's trust, engaging the viewer for longer, and going on to spark considerably more conversions. So, where possible, we'd always advise including the face of a real person talking on screen. When it comes to solving pain points in our lives, how many of us turn to a video on YouTube to answer the questions we have? If I want to find out something about my computer, for instance, I don't usually go to a text website. I go to YouTube to see the solution in action with the problem literally being solved in front of me on screen. And you can be sure your potential customers are doing the same thing. But simply selling more of your product isn't the only way that video can help your bottom line. It can also take the load off your team when it comes to solving frequent client pain points and frequently asked questions. Why waste money on lost work hours answering and then re-answering the same FAQs over and over again when you can simply demonstrate the solution once in a screencast video and make that recording available to everyone? Once you get started making screencasts for your SaaS, you'll be able to answer almost every question that comes up using a video, ensuring you never need to answer any question twice. As the old adage goes, for every person who actually asks a question, there's a dozen more silently wondering the exact same thing. Getting started with screencast videos is not nearly as hard as many people might think. There's loads of ways of recording your screen and including footage of yourself whilst you do so. For many, the obvious option is using a cloud-based recording solution, such as Loom, Descript, Dadan. There's loads of them. Cloud-based recording solutions can be a great option for some people, but the reality is that many of the extras on offer are either expensive or simply not actually required for most simple screencast videos. It's up to you whether the convenience and extra features is worth it compared to the hour or so's time investment of getting OBS set up right. If maximum quality is your focus, then you could go down the route of dual recording. This entails recording the camera feed and the screen separately to be joined later by a video editor. This method is by far the most complex and time-consuming, but the level of control and the potential video quality is very high indeed. You've been watching me use this method throughout this video. However, the recording process is literally twice as complex, and you'll need to employ the services of an experienced and often expensive video editor to combine the different footage for you. OBS is a free-to-use software which can record your screen, cameras plugged into your computer, microphones, and more. Of the free screen recording options I've mentioned, the one we'd recommend is OBS. Not only is it a completely free option, but it also gives you a good level of control, but without the excess complexity of the dual recording method. We'll cover how to make amazing screencast recordings and how to set up OBS in a dedicated video soon. It's all very well having a great setup for recording, but if you don't know what to say, then you're still not going to be making great videos. If you know your product really, really well and you're happy to talk about its features on camera, then you might get away with no script at all. But for many, knowing what to say when the camera rolls can be a challenge. Even if you usually find it easy to talk about your product, there can be this strange on-camera brain fog effect, which many find throws them off completely. Therefore, making bullet points, scripting vital sections, or even scripting the entire video can be really helpful for most people. A great hack for scripting can be to use dictation software. Many modern smartphones have this built into their voice recorders. You can simply get relaxed and talk naturally at your own pace about your product, and let your phone dictate the words for you. It's a lot less pressure than when you have to talk with a camera rolling. The best phones today can do a surprisingly good job of dictating with punctuation, paragraphs, and good spelling, meaning you can often use the script straight away. You can place your phone or tablet just beside your screen, with your script or bullet points displayed for you to follow. It won't be as good as a dedicated teleprompter system, but it's certainly better than nothing. So I hope this gives you an insight into how important screencast videos are for your SaaS business, and how you can get started. We'll be back with another video soon, showing you all the details of setting up OBS for recording great-looking screencasts, so don't miss that one. If you have any questions, then please feel free to ask them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.